up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Talking Elite Fitness. I'm Sean Woodland with Lauren Khalil and Tommy Marquez. How's everyone doing this fine evening?
Fantastic. Had myself a pumpkin coffee today, so it was a good start to the day.
Nice. Tommy?
I did the equivalent of having a pumpkin coffee, but for dudes, I helped frame a house.
Okay. Yeah. Or you're Amish. Either way, I don't know.
Same.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
I drove some nails in with a hammer.
There you go. Well, we got some stuff to talk about today. We got some news around the Rogue Invitational. We got to adjust our draft because one of my top picks is now out. And then, of course, the big announcement today was the location of the games, and I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, you did.
I nailed it. Now, okay, we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, Before we get started, we want to thank our sponsor for today, and that is Thirdzy and their Rest and Recovery Collagen. You can go to thirdzy.com. That's THIRDZY.com. Use our code TEF, and you will save 20% on a pouch of their Rest and Recovery Collagen, and you will thank us after you make that purchase. Why? Because you're going to sleep better. You're going to recover better while you sleep, and you're going to get the most out of the sleep that you do get. Thirdzy has great ingredients in it like GABA, L-theanine, magnesium. These are ingredients that are designed to help you calm your central nervous system so you get to sleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more rested. And collagen protein, listen, if you're a master's athlete like me, got to get that collagen protein, man. Helps the joints. All right. If you're wearing the silencers on the knees like I do, maybe you're even going with the one neoprene on the elbow, you got to get that collagen protein. Masters athletes, listen up. If you're not on the Thirdzy train, get there now. All right. Hobble yourselves on over. Grab the early bird special and then get on the Thirdzy train.
I just pictured the OG Obi-Wan actor just
Alec
looking
Guinness.
at Sean. He's like, he's more neoprene than man now.
Twisted
Referring to
and
Darth Vader.
evil. That's a good one. Yeah, thirdzy.com. They're great people. They make a fantastic product, and I love drinking it every night, and it will definitely help you sleep, and it will help you, again, get the most out of your sleep, because I sleep like absolute you-know-what.
And you can still get this limited edition flavor.
Limited
still got
edition.
some left.
So good.
Yes, the salted chocolate caramel, which you can also drink warm.
And with milk.
Oh, I should try it with coconut.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking.
And then you put some marshmallows on top.
There you go.
Now we're cooking. Right. Now we're cooking.
Check them out. Thirdzy.com. Use our code TEF. You're going to save 20%. Okay, let's start here. Let's start with just some basic news. As many of you are probably well aware, Dallin Pepper had a Instagram post. It's up on screen now. It's a black and white photo of him with a dumbbell. It's at the Rogue Invitational. He says, I guess that bike in SoCal messed me up more than I thought. It's been a long few weeks, and I'm heartbroken to not be heading to Scotland for Rogue. Saw signs of rhabdo early on and thought I could clear things up and get back into training. Turns out I couldn't, and continued to see major issues as the weeks went on. After speaking with a doctor and getting lots of blood work done, I've been medically advised to take a few weeks off to make sure I am coming back in 2026 the way I envision, which is to wreck shop. Bill and Katie, you guys put on the best show of the year. I'll be back. And then Pat Vellner, of course, has the great meme here.
Oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
So good.
Yeah. So now that Dallin Pepper is out, that means that Saxon Panchik is going to take his place, which also means, now this is the most important thing, that there is now an empty spot in my fantasy team because Dallin Pepper was my second pick.
Yeah.
So Tommy, you had a proposal. We were starting to talk about this before we hit record, but I wanted to save that debate for live here on the show. So what do you propose? How do I replace Dallin Pepper?
First, obviously condolences to Dallin. Want to see him out there in Scotland. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know if this knocks out the World Fitness Finals as well too. So that's potentially 2 competitions and earning opportunities for him. I know that, that's just unfortunate, but hopefully we can see him get on the mend very quick. He's got a long break career in front of him. Awesome dude. And just want to see him back at his best. With that being said, my thought around this is that, Sean, we treat this kind of like a white elephant gift.
Oh, Okay.
Right?
Oh, so I can steal one of yours.
Very early
You got the
Christmas.
gift first, right? You have the ability to steal any pick made after Dallin by either of us.
Okay. Do we have that list? I don't have it in front of me.
I have it.
Okay.
I may be a little off.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Is Jay Crouch there? Did anybody take Jay Crouch?
I did.
You did. Damn it. Okay.
But you can take Jay Crouch from me. In which case, Jay Crouch, I'll say this: Jay Crouch was my last pick, so I would just pick from the remaining athletes, which is fair. I think it's fair.
All right, let me think about this. Where was Adler taken? He was not. No, he was
ahead of Dallin. Yeah,
okay,
and that was also mine.
What about Uncle Patty V?
Lauren took him, and it was after Dallin, so you could steal him.
All right, what about James Sprague?
Also after Dallin, so you could steal him.
All right, give me Sprague.
So
make this
Sean
adjustment on the roster.
Yep. So
I like this idea. This is a good idea. Lauren is not happy.
We just work our way down because it was my second. It was my second.
Tommy, this is very magnanimous of you. I'm quite impressed. I thought I was just going to get Saxon Panchik and call it a day. Nothing wrong with Saxon Panchik. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had any choice in it.
I'm gonna take Roman
from me
from you back. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
This works like wide
all right, then time out. Okay. No, then you know what? Give me Saxon Panchik. We're gonna call it a day. I don't want to give up on other stuff.
No. Actually, scratch that. Scrap that. I'm gonna trade out. You take James. I'm gonna take Colton.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Colton Mertens.
Fair.
Because he was who I was considering with Jay as well.
Okay.
So, man, you made out like a bandit.
Well, I was going to say, listen, we can scrap this right now, and I'll make you the deal. I'll take Saxon Panchik in place of Dallin, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, but I also think that's. I like to tap into. I've done this in fantasy leagues too, right? Like, if we had known that this was going to happen, it would have changed. It would have created a waterfall of events.
Yes,
and I think we should treat it as such.
Okay, so, fair enough.
I am more than happy to have the Iron Hog on my team.
Okay, well that's settled. Then we'll make the appropriate adjustments to the rosters. So thank you, thank you to Tommy. I think that was fair. Thank you for not taking Roman. Okay, well now that that's settled. Let's get into the big announcement of the day. The location of the 2026 CrossFit Games has been announced. It is in late July. It is in San Jose, California, the 408, the heart of the Silicon Valley, at the SAP Center right in downtown San Jose. Now, the SAP Center, for those of you who may not know, was AKA the Shark Tank, is the home of the San Jose Sharks. It also played host to the 2014 Invitational. Oh, and before we even go on from there, we had a total brain fart our last episode when we were talking about open announcements outside of the United States and Europe. I said 2018. There was that one in Madrid, and I think it was 2022 when they messed up the weights. So a couple of people commented on that. I'm like, God, I was there. How did I not remember that?
Yeah.
So anyway, got to just clear that up.
Never forget.
For sure.
Yeah,
it opened the season, right, in Madrid.
Yes.
Yeah.
SAP Center, I should have too. I was freaking there. The SAP Center is, it's a first class facility. I've been there for a ton of stuff, concerts, monster trucks.
Agreed.
Jurassic Park Live, wrestling.
We've been there ringside
for wrestling.
Monday Night Raws.
It's in a great location. It's parking is a little weird. They have there's plenty of parking around the stadium itself. Like you can find a spot. But what's really cool is that there's a couple blocks away. There's like a really good strip of restaurants, nightlife.
Oh yes,
all stuff there. Like it's right within walking distance. And the other thing is that it's in close proximity to a lot of different like San Francisco's right up the road. It's like 45 minutes away, if that, depending on traffic. Santa Cruz is right over the hill. So if you want to go see CrossFit Santa Cruz, the ranch is
about
40 minutes away.
40 minutes sometimes, depending on the day, 35, but rarely. Usually there's a little bit of something coming down. But like you said, Sean, from an infrastructure standpoint, it's great. You have like literally across 87 and what is it, the Guadalupe River. Yeah. You have downtown San Jose, like San Pedro Square Market, which is a great place to get food.
I forgot about that too. Yeah,
tons of spots there. Hotels all over the place to stay. I mean, you're right in there's 4 major highways intersect right around that area. You have 87, 880, 280, 101, all of which are huge outlets across the Bay Area, so you can access it very easily. Sneaky, cool barbecue spot if you just want to get food. Henry's High Life. You're going to walk up to it and be like, what the hell is this place? It just looks like an old house. I went to school just down the road at Santa Clara, which is also another place you should look at as far as like accommodations and infrastructure, because it's just down the road down the Alameda. And as anyone knows, the proximity to a Whole Foods is almost a must.
I was just going to say that. There's one right around the corner from the SAP Center. So, hey, Whole Foods, staff up.
Walking distance. It's like that Whole Foods in Wadapalooza that's right there on Bayfront that just gets like, they're like Sean Bean in Lord of the Rings, like brace yourselves.
Yeah.
Winter's coming.
Well, that's
this time it's the games.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, sorry.
But it'll be
that was bad.
That's okay. Don't even worry about it. He was wasn't he technically in? No, his brother was in.
He was Sean Bean was
he was also
Sean Bean
was
right? Boromir. Yeah, he was Boromir in Lord of the Rings. That's why. Yeah.
Totally excusable.
Fantasy.
It happens. Yeah. But like the reason why, and again, the reason why I guessed this is, first of all, I had a lot of insider information. I had someone that I really trust who's very close to the situation saying, I don't think he's like, it's not going to be Carson. And I went, oh, well then where else could it be? And so it's either San Francisco or San Jose. And the San Jose is closest to the ranch. 10-year anniversary, they went back to the ranch. Now it's only 3 days. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, but you could very easily kick things off at the ranch. Now, I don't know if you could broadcast that event. We've talked about that before, but you could kick things off at the ranch, and then you could have them in San Jose at night to then have your first events in the SAP Center in prime time. That would not be a problem logistically.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, and honestly, you could go to the ranch any one of the days because it's very close. Another thing I forgot to mention, I would say 4 viable airports, all within 45 minutes to an hour. So like San Jose Airport's one of my favorite airports in the world, because
it's nice. It's not too big, but
it's super easy to get in and out. It's just like the right size, medium size airport. SFO is about 40 minutes up the road. Oakland's about 50 minutes. If you're really looking for like a staycation before or afterwards, the Monterey Airport's about an hour. Maybe a little, about an hour, and it's a regional airport too, so you can get there fairly easy. I think, and I actually have an idea for a twist that they would do that's not the ranch.
A twist. All right. Well, Lauren, what did you think of this news?
I mean, guys, we had it in Albany, and you know my experience in Albany. And again, selfishly, was it so nice for me to be able to drive to the CrossFit Games? Yes, it was great. But I would never, say, hey, let's all go to Albany. Where San Jose, I'm like, oh, this is really a destination where people can plan family vacations around, and having all of their dates before the new year. I mean, I know how it was to work for a corporation, and you got to put those vacation days in sometimes before the new year starts for the entire next calendar year. So I think this really gives people ample opportunity to add it into their schedule if this is something that you want to do, or you and people from your affiliate or your family, and make it that vacation. You actually have the opportunity where we've never seen dates. I mean, there's been some potential semifinals already announced. We have the open dates, we have the games. Having this type of calendar is so great for everybody, from the athletes, managers, potential sponsors, media presence. It's good for everyone. And to me, this is just a huge win. And being in a bigger location that can be more friendly to people who want to turn it into more than just, 3 days. I think that it's a home run.
Yeah. And I think, I know there's going to be some people that are going to be like, San Jose, that's not that exciting. We're just staying in California again, but I see this as, this is my guess. And my guess is this is just a stopgap before they go somewhere long term, maybe even out of the country. And I think as far as that's concerned, I think this is an awesome pick for that. And Lauren even brought up a great point. Like, you're putting in vacation days, like you want. So a lot of people liked LA or Carson because you go to the different Southern California. Like, you're right there close to a ton of cool opportunities to go in Northern California. Like Santa Cruz is right there. You can go spend some time at the beach. Go to Monterey. Go to Carmel. That's the southern wine country, I would say, of California, at least in Central California. You can go to Big Sur. You can go to Paso Robles if you're curious for a little gem that's on the road. You're an hour up to San Francisco. You're 3 hours from Lake Tahoe, which if you've never been there and you're really looking for a reason to go, I would.
Is that a good time of year to go?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Go on the lake.
It's right after 4th of July. So all the craziness is going, and all of some of the people going back to school. It's a great time to still get the summer vibes of Lake Tahoe without all the mad rush. And it's in between July 4th and Labor Day, which are 2 big weekends there. So you can kind of sneak in. Or you go about an hour and 45 minutes north, and you can go into Napa, which is the real wine country. And you go on the wine train, go to Yountsville. There's a ton of good stuff in the area. So Yosemite.
That's kind of a haul, though. That's about a good.
Yeah, Yosemite's tough. Yeah, a little tough.
So what you mentioned, like a little bit of a twist here. What are you thinking? Because I think they're going to do something at the ranch. I don't think it'll be broadcast, but I think they'll do something.
2 thoughts. If you want to talk about you can do the home of the games, and you can do the home of CrossFit. I think you go over the hill, you hop on old Highway 17, which you're quite familiar with, past the reservoir, through the Santa Cruz Mountains. You plop into Santa Cruz. You either do something, maybe block party at the very first affiliate in CrossFit Santa Cruz.
That's cool.
You go do a beach type blowout event on the water in Santa Cruz. I think you do a block party type event on Research Park Drive, which is right where the first affiliate was when they actually got the gym. Formerly also where Annie Sakamoto's gym used to be.
Yeah.
I think you could do something in Santa Cruz as an event that's at the official home of CrossFit.
Yeah, so I think that would be cool. And look, I've always thought that they should do some sort of Hall of Fame, CrossFit Hall of Fame, some exhibit that they bring out every year at the games when they induct someone new, and how that process works that's a whole other show. But you remember when we were in Carson, and you'd go to the Marriott, and they had some of those things up. Like they had some, I remember specifically I don't know if they were shadow boxes, but they had stuff from every year of the games that was on display. Like that, if you were going to do that 20th anniversary, doing it in Santa Cruz, like that would be a cool place. Like, hey, we're going to have the unveiling here in Santa Cruz. You could take advantage of those spots. I think that would be cool. I really think that they're going to try to do something at the ranch. But and as long as they don't have to broadcast it, because the first time, I'm trying to think, 2016, we didn't broadcast any of those events. We just did them all post-production. So you can do it. You're going to save a ton of money because you're not going to have to put a bunch of trucks there. You're going to have to do all that. Like, you can just capture highlights and show it later. You could have like a select few people be able to go and watch. Like you could have some sort of contest for affiliates to win tickets to go to Aromas.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So you'd have like a select audience. You could be like, if you're a 15-year affiliate or something, you qualify to be in the drawing. You get drawn. You get a certain amount of tickets because, as Tommy knows, parking there is limited, and you cannot. I mean, you can fit a bunch of people there, but you can't fit a bunch of people there legally.
Yeah, and it's even more limited than when they had the games there in 2009 because they borrowed space from the neighbors back then, and that space has since been developed. Like one person trains horses across the way. There's less accessible space than there was in the past. So.
Yeah, I would do, even if you don't do an event at the ranch, you need to incorporate the ranch somehow. There needs to be some sort of exhibit there. Maybe that's where you do the Hall of Fame. Maybe you do some sort of affiliate gathering there, make it feel like real old school barbecue type thing. But something with the ranch has to be done. But I was actually kind of surprised, and I know why now, that they didn't use San Jose State's football stadium, like for their outdoor venue, and then use the new CEFQ Arena, where the Barracuda play, which is the San Jose Sharks minor league team. And the reason is, from what I've been able to gather, is that they can't use that arena because it is too small to fit Zeus. Like they need something bigger to fit Zeus. So because it would have been, you could pack that place, and it's a brand new arena. It's a really nice minor league hockey arena, but state of the art. It's freaking awesome. It's right next door to the ice rink. And then that is literally the caddy corner from San Jose State's football stadium, where you could have an outdoor event. And then you have all their like athletic outdoor practice fields where you could do something too there. Like there's a lot of space in a really like close proximity to each other where you could do some stuff. But I don't know if they're going to do anything off site. If they would have an outdoor event, I think it would be cool, but there's so many options. I mean, you got Santa Clara, you got like all these, you got Bellarmine High School, you got Valley Christian. There's so many places that could host an event like they did in Fort Worth, where it was like a free thing that everybody could come out to.
Yeah.
I imagine that they would do something bigger and some kind of tribute to the beginning, it being the 20th anniversary and everything, that they're really trying to hype it up in different ways.
Yeah, so going back to the Santa Cruz idea, right where the original affiliate is in CrossFit Santa Cruz, that stretch right there is where a ton of like street fairs and like block party type fairs happen for events. A coach at my gym, they were a part of a big like festival that was down there that they host like a skate jam in honor of her son. And there's like two really cool breweries right there and a couple good food spots. And you could just like literally like just rent out that block leading up into the affiliate around it and do like this huge street event. I that would be very down and dirty and gritty, like old school CrossFit, but kind of give it a new school touch and take it to CrossFit Santa Cruz, the original affiliate, which is in a different location, but yeah, it's where it's been for the last, 15 years, 15 plus years. So that would be cool. The other part, SAP, so what's like between 18,000 people.
Yeah.
The one thing that gave me an initial pause is, Sean, you'll remember this too, 2014, like the event,
bring this up.
It felt like, a kid wearing his dad's suit, right? Like we hadn't grown into that space yet and we didn't fill it out. And the more I thought about it, the more I think that was a product of the specific event that it was in the invitational, the invitational not having the juice yet, than I do think the games. Because at the games, we've definitely had 12,000+ people. I remember they added stuff. And I think if they did that seating, that was at the peak though. So you'd have to try and rally the support to that level. You could fill up that stadium pretty good.
Yeah. That's one of the two negatives of having it here, is that you're going to have empty seats. Like, I don't think you're going to fill that place. And it's because of, I think one of the other negatives is that it is expensive here. Like people who are going to be traveling from out of town, get ready for some sticker shock. Like when you go out to eat, I mean, that's why like when we go out to eat in Cookeville, I laugh. I'm like, oh my God, I'll take 3 of these. Are you kidding me? Like a burger for $7? Like that's a rip. Like I can't, like that's unbelievable. You do not get that here.
I owe you money. What's going on?
People are going to miss Albany.
Yeah, they're going to miss there's going to be a little bit of some sticker shock when you roll into your local coffee place and you're like, I'm going to get, give me like a nice cortado. And there's like, that'll be $9. Like,
yeah. Silicon Valley prices,
man. And then check some real estate and you'll thank your lucky stars that you don't have to try to buy a house in this area.
Or don't and save yourself the heart attack.
It's unbelievable. But those are the two negatives. It's really expensive here. Which might limit some people being able to travel and afford a hotel and really, kind of do it up the way they want. But there are so many, the CrossFit community in Northern California is super strong. There's so many people that will drive from all over the state, Nevada, Oregon to be here. So you're going to get butts and seats, but I don't know if you're going to fill that place because it is pretty big.
I think I'd be interested to see like magic crystal ball, like looking ahead to see what the percentage of people within the area versus people outside of the area coming in, because I do think that there was a point in time where CrossFit and I would say West Coast CrossFit events kind of hit their saturation point.
Yep.
Because it has just existed here longer. And the shininess and like the early passion to like, I'm going to buy up tickets and go and watch right now that you do, like when you first discover a band and all those things, it was much more like, oh, this is my 10th time seeing them. I'm going to hang in the back type energy and sit on the lawn. And so I felt like there were times where the energy or the rowdiness wasn't as high, or like certain events that have been on the West Coast didn't have the same fervor that you got in Europe, or at some times when you go to like some of the middle of the country that doesn't get access to these big names and big events all the time. So,
well, because you even look at the tennis stadium a couple years ago when they had the semifinal there, and we were so excited, like, oh my gosh, going back to the tennis stadium, and then nobody showed up. Like it was incredibly empty. But this is the CrossFit Games, so I wonder if that will actually be the draw, because everybody is going to be there.
Yeah, and I wonder too, like, I don't think they will, given the fact that it's only 3 days, but I wonder if they would also bring the age groups and the adaptives with them. I don't see how they can do it if they're only scheduling 3 days. That doesn't look like it's going to happen.
On the announcement, it said teams and individuals.
Yeah, so now you could, there are places close to here where you could have that event.
Convention center?
You could do it at the you could do it at the convention center. You could do it at there's a lot of places you could have it. You could do it at one of the colleges. You could do it at one of the you could do it at one of the high schools. But
yeah, there's some wicked high schools here.
that Apple money. But you mentioned Carson, and I think a lot of people thought that's where it was going to be, and I get why. It's because like that was, I think when most people think about the quote unquote the golden years of the CrossFit Games, those are the years that come up. It's like, I'd say probably 2012 through 2016, and then the first couple of years in Madison is what most people would consider the golden years. There's so many iconic images and events that have taken place in Carson. It's really where the sport took off. I still don't think there's any venue like the tennis stadium, especially at night with the lights on. And I think that it was funny because I was talking to someone about this, the same person who said, I don't think it's going to be Carson. And the reasoning was this, and I think did I say this? I think I was talking to Fluffy about this, Fluffy Duck. But it's like when you when your favorite band kind of gets back together, and it's like, oh, okay, yay, and then they kind of have to go away again. It's you know what, we did that. Let's not go back. That's what it was. Because if you go back and you do that, then what do you do afterwards, right? Because that's the expectation is, oh, that was so great. Why can't we have that every year? Like, you cannot be there every year. You can't go back to that. That's what it was. It was awesome. And so I just don't think you can capture that feeling again. They tried it with the semifinals, Lauren, as you mentioned. It didn't work. And I don't think they want to go back to that because it's going to end again. It's like, we already did that. Like, let's not revisit it and then pull it away. It's like, let's go someplace else. That's why San Jose makes perfect sense. Again, proximity to the ranch. But as Tommy said, and I think you're right about this, sort of a springboard now to the next era, whatever it's going to be.
And realistically, it's also just hard to find multi-use venues like that fit like what the CrossFit Games want perfectly.
Yeah.
you know. I mean, even in this scenario, like if you were looking for like one of the classic like outdoor events, PayPal Park's right around the corner where the Earthquakes play.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be a good outdoor venue.
Right next to the airport. Yeah.
Right next to the airport. Like you see it when you fly in, right next to the In-N-Out too.
That's right. And a Chipotle and a Starbucks. Yeah.
So
staff up In-N-Out.
Yeah, get your fix.
Yep.
But yeah.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. I'm excited to see what other details come rolling through, you know. If you need Rex, we got them.
Yeah. Let us know. I know all
Tommy
these
and Sean travel guide.
That's right.
I've already driven Lauren down the coast to SoCal, so she has seen things that direction.
Yeah.
I can give
We'll have to run it back.
Well, you were San Jose adjacent. You came to Los Gatos and hung out for a second. We had coffee there at that Blue Bottle Coffee.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come and get a $9 shakerado. That's when Josh Pirtle was staying with me for the games a couple years ago. He took me there to Blue Bottle Coffee. He's like, dude, you got to try this. And I did, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, I can't do this. This is going to break the bank.
It's a luxury drink.
$9. Yeah. So it's going to be fun.
I will be getting one, but just one.
You got to stop by. I think like Tommy said, the potential to do other things in some pretty cool locations, historic locations, and make it kind of a week-long thing. Even though the competition doesn't start until Friday, you could do like a Wednesday, Thursday kind of thing where you have the affiliate gathering or whatever you're going to do. But there's just so many cool spots that a lot of people haven't had a chance to see. I mean, we used to take for granted how close we were to the ranch, and we'd be there all the time, and now like there's a lot of people that might not even know what the ranch is.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good point.
But I think there's
or even like if you talk about like they started by the time we get there that they started CrossFit in the last 5 years, they've never seen an event done there, even in 2020
Yep. But, all right. Well, anything else? But it's kind of a short show. I know it's really all I had to talk about, but I'm just excited about it being back in California. I get to drive there.
Yeah.
So that'd be nice.
Same.
I mean, assuming I get to go,
Yeah.
God, that would suck.
Well, considering the last time I was here, I had to stand outside the fence at Morgan Hill while you guys were quarantined inside.
I remember that was funny because like they didn't announce it was going to be there, but the second it was on TV, like I'm like, they're going to show up, and sure enough, RVs lining the street, people on top of their RVs, lawn chairs out. It was pretty awesome.
So funny.
Yeah, it was cool.
People will come.
Yep. So and here's the thing too, and if people are not familiar with San Jose and the infrastructure, next year we're hosting the Super Bowl, and I think World Cup games are coming here as well. And we've hosted the Super Bowl before at Levi Stadium, which is in Santa Clara. It's like not close to San Francisco. It's like more, it's a lot closer to San Jose, which is weird. But there's plenty of stuff here. Like you're not going to run out of hotel rooms. You're going to be just fine. Again.
They just might be pretty expensive. That's all.
God.
And most importantly, we've hosted WrestleMania here too.
Yes, we have had WrestleMania. How could I forget, Tommy? Thank you so much.
Of course,
that's burying the lead there.
Priority.
Yes. All right. Well, San Jose, that's awesome, man. It's going to be fun. 2026. And then we'll have some more announcements as far as where the semifinals are going to be and in-person competitions. And like you said, Lauren, it's great to just have this clarity so early. We're not even in Thanksgiving yet.
No,
I know.
Not even Halloween. We already know, right?
We are officially before the holiday season.
That's right.
The holidays.
Yep. So, all right. Well, we have a short episode today. You want to do we have any community support we need to get to?
I haven't seen it. I haven't had any come across recently.
I have not either. All right. If you guys have anything that you want us to get the word out on, please send it to us to our either Talking Elite Fitness Instagram page or either our individual Instagrams accounts. We'll be happy to get that out for you. And give us all the details that you can, because we like to make sure that people are going to the right spot to get the individuals that you need to help, the assistance that they need. So got PRs and no reps. Anybody got no reps they want to start with?
Yeah. And I think I've done this no rep before, but I just need to say it again. If you're on a phone call, take it off speaker.
Oh my God. That is a lifetime. That's a lifetime no rep. Absolutely. Take the damn thing. Like you're in public. Put it up to your ear. Go to a quiet spot.
Like this whole week, multiple people have been doing it. And I don't know, is it all of a sudden socially acceptable? And I'm just like the old curmudgeon?
Yes, it is, because people have no freaking manners. They don't know. They have no spatial awareness. They have no manners. They have no consideration for people around them. They just scream into their phone in a public place and think that.
It's wild.
Yeah, whatever.
And then you hear the person scream back.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Please. All right. Yeah, that's a lifetime. That's one of those lifetime no reps. But I'm glad you brought that up again, because we have to remind people, please don't do that.
We do.
Yeah. Tommy.
Please don't.
I'm going to no rep gophers.
Oh, God. You're dealing with that.
Why? They're so
We've got
cute.
them all over the property.
They will
but
destroy your,
But their days are numbered. There is a black.
Bill Murray's coming.
They're very destructive. And there is a black cat. We're calling the Hunter. That comes from somewhere above our property every morning.
Shipped them in from Mexico.
We shipped him.
Borrowed them from a cartel.
Called them El Tigre.
Like those two guys from Breaking Bad, that like,
just the muscle that come in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually up sowing some seed on the hillside, and I look up and he's just standing there watching me. Like he snuck up on me and I had no clue.
Yeah.
And I look up and there's just a cat like 10 feet from me.
That's right.
And he's just watching. And then I leave, and then a gopher starts coming up, and sure enough, he's like, "Thanks, buddy.
Got it.
Cut off.
Cut off."
So yeah, gophers, no rep.
Gophers. I don't know if I have a no rep. I haven't thought about it.
Probably you want to no rep everyone else not named the Dodgers, because
it's like, listen, I'm a Dodger fan, but it's not like I'm not glued to every game. I'll watch some of the World Series and be like, yay, they won or whatever, and I'm fine. Not like I am with like the Rams and the Kings. That's a different level. But yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're looking good for
that last game.
You know what I love them. This is what gives me the most happiness about the Dodgers. Not the fact that they win and it actually brings me joy. It's the fact that everybody here in the Bay Area just freaking hates them and they just go apoplectic anytime they win. The Dodgers win. Yeah, that's more meaningful to me.
One of my buddies was lamenting how bad of a series Shohei had.
Yeah,
and then he had maybe
the greatest game of all time. Yeah,
one of the greatest sports games of all time.
Yeah,
I think.
Guy's otherworldly.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
So,
all right, PRs.
Yep. I got one. I'm going to PR Dario and Cody, two of my friends who showed up today to help us out as we need to lift up some of the heavy walls as we framed them. So
awesome.
Oh, that is very nice.
Friends, man. Lauren, PR.
Yeah.
Love them. I don't think I PR'd this one a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to PR Taylor Swift's new album.
No, you did PR that a couple of you.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. I guessed it. Yes.
Yeah.
How many songs are on this one? Right. 45? What do we?
I didn't love it at first, but now that I'm like 20 full plays of the album through, I really love it. It's one of my
favorites. How many songs are on it?
12, 13.
Oh, so an actual album, not a freaking compendium. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's a compendium.
Jeez. 33 songs on an album. What the like, how do you have 33 songs?
Yeah, this one you get through so quick.
Albums used to be 12 songs, 9 songs.
Yeah.
That was it, man.
A few more if you had a B-side.
That's right. You got those, remember those single tapes? Like we used to get the tapes that have the singles with like the...
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Metallica
I even remember those.
Man,
oh my God.
Collect those. What?
I'm just looking like... The album, all of the songs combined on the album already have over 1 billion streams.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She is.
The opening song already has 270 million streams.
That's unbelievable. Lauren is 250 million of those.
I'm not a Swiftie. I just appreciate her music and I enjoy it a lot.
I think she's a good person. I wouldn't listen to her. I'm not a huge fan of the music, but good person, good role model, solid human being.
Agreed.
Go get him, Taylor. All right. I don't really have a PR. I'm just going to PR my friends. My friends are freaking awesome. They've been helping me out a lot recently, so I just got to give a shout out to that crew. Anyway, that's going to do it. So we will be back, I guess, I don't know if I'll be back next week. I mean, I'll be back. I just don't know if I'll be on the show. Because
You'll be in Scotland.
I'll be in Scotland. If it's not Scottish, it's crap for the Rogue Invitational.
Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, wait.
Get up and get the paper.
Do you know what Tommy's number one ick is?
You know my number one pet peeve is?
Horribly done.
People
yeah, I know. Get up and get the paper if you can. Dragging that gargantuan and cranium about.
That one's actually pretty good.
I'm kind of Scottish. I have some Scottish blood in me. So,
what event were we at where I was just doing accents and just out of nowhere you're like, want to know what my is?
Please stop.
How do I tell this to you politely? Yeah.
But anyway, I'll be in Aberdeen. If there's got any fans over there, please come say hi. I'm usually stuck in the booth up there for 10 hours. So I love when people talk to me because I literally just sit in a little area for the whole day and don't get a break. Area. They bring me food when they can. It's like, go feed Sean. It's like they slide it under the door and then I got to scarf it down and get back to doing, but it's great. I love it. It's a fantastic event. And guys, I'm telling you, like if you're going to watch this on TV, it's going to look freaking awesome. Like it's going to look so, I can't wait. Like it's going to be cool. I've seen some of the stuff they're working on. I'm like, oh, that's going to be freaking cool. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I can't wait. Yeah. That's awesome.
Be a good time. All right. That's going to do it for us for today. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Actually, I got to do this first. For Lauren Khalil and Tommy Marquez, I'm Sean Woodley. Now, take care of each other. Be better, and we will talk to you guys next time. Like a kiss at the start of a first date. If it's good, I don't want to wait. When the feeling's right, I'm taking